So how many Jasmy coins do you need to be holding to be a millionaire by the next crypto bull market? Well, I'll be telling you exactly that. I'll be going through my price prediction, going through a crypto profit calculator to show you exactly how much you might need theoretically if it reaches certain price points, which are pretty realistic for when it comes to our price prediction. If you're new to the Crypto Maxi channel, guys, subscribe and hit the bell. And also, if you do not want to miss any of your future content, make sure you do that, as we are posting active updates on a lot of these cryptocurrencies like Jasmy, like Quant, like AOBT, like a lot of coins like XLM, XTC, and so on. So if you do not want to miss any of that, subscribe and hit the bell to simply stay up to date. Now, with that being said, I also need to remind you that nothing should be treated as financial advice in this video anywhere on my channel. It shouldn't be. Please take everything by a grain of salt and do your own research, especially in these videos where we're speculating future price points. I don't want you to take it as any sort of advice, because that's not what it's meant to be. But Jasmy is a coin that I've avoided making videos on simply because it wasn't the most appealing project. Up until recently, I've been seeing the potential behind Jasmy after really watching a lot of videos. A lot of content creators are making videos on Jasmy, and that really enticed me to do some research and look into the project. But initially, I was simply thrown off by the chart. It just didn't vibe with me. I did not like the chart at all, and that itself just took me away. I'm not exactly sure if it was an airdrop and then people just sold and it dumped, or what exactly happened, but does not look good. It kind of does remind me of the Arbitrum chart from just the other day, and yeah, it just isn't exactly a most appealing chart. It went up to $4 on launch day, and after that it dumped all the way below 1 cent. Now it's at 0.004 cents for one Jasmy coin. But I do want to go through the price prediction through an article. Now, I like to go through these articles as they usually are really realistic. A lot of the times, even when it comes to me making price predictions, we like to be optimistic, especially with some lower cap altcoins like Jasmy, which have got massive potential. And the real reason behind it is optimistic is realistic in the crypto market. You know, we see projects do 50, 100x's pretty regularly in the crypto bull market, and it really isn't that unrealistic. However, when you come to these articles, they are super realistic, which kind of gives us a good price point to see what's the bare minimum Jasmy could really achieve in these years. So we're going to go through exactly that. So you can see here when this article was written, one Jasmy was 0.0048. So pretty much the same price as we are now. And circling supply, of course, we know what that is. And the all-time high was obviously 4.99. So we're going to go down here and actually check through but they do say at the moment it is a strong buy for Jasmy. I personally think it's been a strong buy now for a while, but we need to go through what we came here for and actually see what the price prediction is. So price prediction for 2023, so for this year, they believe Jasmy could go to the minimum of 0.005994. So if you invested 1,000, we keep it 1,000 because it's a pretty ballpark amount, right? So if it does end up going to this price point, your $1,000 would be $1,500, and that is if it reaches the price prediction, which, to be fair, it is extremely realistic to say the least. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down to December 2023, and you can see here they believe that Jasmy could reach about 0.006993. I'm going to quickly copy that, come here, 0.00693. If that does happen, if it reaches that price point, investment of 1,000, we keep it at a ballpark of 1,000. It could end up, going up to 1,800. And again, these are super realistic price prediction in my opinion. Keeping in mind that if Jasmy is delivering on their promises on their product, and especially on the roadmap, this is something that is super realistic. It is not even a 2x actually. It is about 1.8x from the current price point. Now for 2024, this is the price prediction. So the price prediction for 2024 is 0.008991. So 0.00 $1,891, which it means your £1,000 or $1,000 investment, if you made it right now, would go up to 2,300. Again, that's complete speculation of there's a lot that can happen by 2024 that might get Jasmy go to zero and be completely worthless, or it might actually make Jasmy, go on a massive rally. And I do believe if the bull market comes about in 2024, don't be surprised if if it's much more than this, or if something goes wrong with Jasmy, which can definitely happen in crypto, don't be surprised if it goes to zero, right? So that's the price prediction for 2024. By 2025, there is a price prediction of about 0.013. So we get to the 1 cent mark, right? And so they believe the most it could go up to is 0.015998. So we're actually gonna put this down in the calculator. So 0.019958. So if it did pull off this massive jump in price to nearly 2 cents, actually, your £1,000 would $1,000, it would actually go all the way up to 5,200. That's 4,200 in gains from Jasmy alone, and that is if it does hit that price point. Keeping in mind, it's definitely going to take, in my opinion, if the bull market comes about in 2025, which I believe by that point it should. That is realistic. It is seriously realistic, especially if Jasmy doesn't die by then. And I say that because with crypto, you really don't know. People were saying, just like me, how I'm speaking now about Luna a couple years back. And the real reason is we weren't educated on all the back end that was going on at Terra Luna. We don't know all the back end and exactly what's going on over at Jasmy, with the Jasmy team, and exactly what's going on the day-to-day. And there might be a complete mess right now. Who knows? But if everything is going to plan, by 2025, that is, in my opinion, super realistic. Now, by 2026, the price they believe it could go up to is just about shy of 2 cents. So 0.02399. We're actually going to put that down and see how much that would be worth. So 0.02993, I think that's what it was. Your 1,000, that'll be about nearly an 8x from your initial investment at this current price point. And to be fair, if you look at the 3-month chart, it's really been holding up well above, the current price point. I don't really see it going below, and from here, as it says in this website, it is a pretty strong buy, especially again if Jasmy keep delivering on what they are doing. By 2027, they predict a price of 0.035, so they believe about 3.5 cents, which again, pretty realistic. If that was to happen, your 1,000 could go up all the way to 9,000. I do believe it will definitely take a lot of work for that to happen. Keeping in mind, if that did happen, the market cap would be over $2 billion. Now, by 2028, 0.04. So this is now getting to what I would call an interesting price point, right? 4 cents. 4 cents for Jasmy. If it went to 4 cents, your initial $1,000 could go up to all the way up to 11,000. Again, if everything goes to plan with Jasmy, if they're delivering, and this is obviously speculation with the current price trend, it is not accurate at all. However, I like to go again through these articles because they are pretty realistic with the prices that I've seen. And to be fair, when I say pretty realistic, I mean that usually they actually outperform what these articles say. So it's a good way to get a ballpark on where these coins could end up. By 2029, they believe it could go all the way up to about 7 cents. So if you put down 769, now we're getting to the really interesting part. And this, in my opinion, could happen by 2025 in the bull market. Again, if everything goes to plan, your 1,000 could go all the way up to 20 grand. Again, if everything goes to plan. And by 2030, we'll end it up here. They believe that Jasmy could go all the way up to about 10 cents. And if that happens, your 1,000 could go all the way up to 27 grand, which again, pretty insane. Again, if everything goes to plan. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. This is kind of how much. So actually, before we go any further, the real question in this video was, how much Jasmy would you need to be a millionaire, right? So if they believe by 2025, which was the price point, the year we were looking at, because that's when I think by that time we should have a bull market. So by 2025, they believe the price to really go all the way up to possibly to about $1 cents, right? Put that down 0.013, you would need, that's about a 3x. So it's not even that crazy, to be fair. You would need about, I think, just shy of 300, so just shy of 333,000, about 320,000 USD. But again, I like to be optimistic. So if you go up to the 2030 price of about 10 cents, which again is pretty realistic in my opinion, especially if they deliver on all the work, I think we're well off here. Yeah, we're well off. So that's 10,000 USD. 100,000 is 2 million. So we're going to go with 50,000. You would need about, I think, 40,000 actually. 40, 1, 2, 3. About 40,000 US. I think about 38. Yeah, 38, we're getting there. So I'm going to put 39 here. But about 40 grand a ballpark to, if you bought at this current price point, so I'm just below 0.004 cents, you would actually be able to make a million if it reaches 10 cents, which is obviously well away from. However, if it delivers on all their promises, if they actually are working and doing what they say they are doing, it is realistic come to the next bull market. It's been your boy Cryptomaxie, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.